Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and welcome to the new DLC in Call of Duty Ghosts, the Invasion DLC. What we're going to be doing here is something that I've done on my channel for just about every DLC that's ever come out since Modern Warfare 3, with the exception of the last DLC because I didn't like that DLC at all, where basically we walk through the maps and I show you guys the maps completely, just about every square inch of every single map that comes out in the DLC, so you guys can check them out, look at them, and try to make an informed decision as to whether or not you guys want to buy the maps for yourselves. The maps in this video we're going to be covering are going to be Favela, which is the map we're on right now, as well as Mutiny, and we're going to be able to check those out and look around and see what they changed. Right now, especially, I want to see what they changed on this map. This is my first time walking through it, just because Favela, and it was a great map in Modern Warfare 2. Everyone seemed to love it, right? But one of the things that Infinity Ward's been doing lately with all these remade maps is they slightly changed the maps a little bit. Like, for example, the remake of Scrapyard, which, what was the name of that map? Ignition? Yeah, they added the entire underground to it. It was a bit different. The remake of Dome, they added a little side tunnel. So they like to add changes, and we're going to see, hopefully, what they did here with Favela. And the first thing they did, which I really love this. Now, usually I hate this idea. Usually I hate, you know, death and destruction and, you know, just torn down buildings and rubble and stuff. But this is a clearly, visibly worn Favela. Compared to the Favela of Modern Warfare 2, all of these buildings are visibly older, which I like that. Call of Duty Ghosts is set in the future. Modern Warfare 2 was set in 2009 when it came out, I guess. So that's pretty freaking neat. I love how they did this. So this is the top street up here, and they have they have the statue up there. Here's the top street. Everything's just about the same from what I can tell. You just look around. It's still got this little underground area that really didn't serve any purpose besides like crouching and people that would hide back here and search and destroy. And you can also, as you guys seen towards the beginning of the video, you can run through here and everything. Basically the same as it was during Modern Warfare 2. I figure what we're going to do, if you look at the map here, we're going to try and divide this up into layers where we go around the outside of the map and then maybe focus on the middle because Favela itself has a ton of stuff in the middle. And we can just check those out and see how this is all going. So we're making our way down the street here. It's a very long street. Probably one of my favorite streets if you're playing the game of Demolition from Modern Warfare 2. And right here, they definitely added some colors and definitely some new paint on this building. It was definitely not bright and blue and colorful like it is right here. But one of the things they did with this map is they made it resemble the World Cup a bit, or kind of like show off the World Cup a little bit. Now here's a question. Oh, can I not get up there? Can I not get on top of the toilet? There's like a barrier on the toilet. Why is there a barrier on the toilet? One of the things they had in Modern Warfare 2 is you would like knife the mirrors and it would actually damage you. At least it would happen in the building down the street there, that blue building. So we're going to check that out. And you're wondering about the gold knife. It's because I'm in a private match, obviously. I'm not actually high enough rank to have the gold knife. I just haven't been prestiging a whole lot in this game. I stuck on 3rd prestige for quite a long time and never really seemed to have any motivation to continue ranking up. But now we got golden knives and golden PDWs running around. Those will hopefully be pretty cool. Way off in the distance there. I don't believe any of this was in the Modern Warfare 2 version. They could have been, but then again, I'm kind of fuzzy when I'm thinking about the outsides of maps when it comes to the games that came out, what, 2009, 5 years ago. So I don't know. Let's see about that. Right here, you go up here, and there's also a ladder which you can go up. And we're gonna cover that in a bit when we actually cover the rest of like the middle of the map. But right here, I want to go in here and check this building out because there are mirrors here, and these mirrors in Modern Warfare 2 would hurt you. They really have more barriers here? Why are there barriers everywhere? Like, you could jump up and, like, stand right next to this mirror and knife it, and that mirror would actually hurt you, believe it or not, which is, these are some really creepy-looking people. It was one of those things that was actually just kind of cool. I actually kind of liked it. It was just one of those neat little Easter eggs, and they added a lot of color in here towards the middle of the map. That is a whole lot of color, and oh, I thought I'd fail my jump, but I didn't. I guess we'll go through down here first. So basically, you know, this is going to be just about what you'd expect for a Favela. If you played Favela during Modern Warfare 2, this is about what it's going to be. It's going to be about the same as you originally played it. I'm wondering what it is they've changed, because so far they've changed every single map that came back from Modern Warfare 2, but they haven't seemed to have changed anything yet. Of course, I haven't been to the middle of the map. Good to see the head poke is still right here. People would stand up here with their gun and use this air conditioning unit thing as cover, and it works very well as cover. They would just sit there up there for days, myself included. Oh man, one of the cool things about this map was the verticality of the map and how there's people on the ground and people on the second story or on the first story of buildings and the second story and on top of the roofs, and there were just so many places for people to be and lots of places for you to go and lots of things for you to do on this map, which was pretty cool. They have the bushes. Oh, the bushes aren't as good as they used to be. This is where you hide, right here in this corner. If you get your Harrier strike, or maybe your Predator missile, you run to this corner in Modern Warfare 2 to call it in, because there's really thick bushes right there that you could hide in. People wouldn't typically see you. So if you look at the map here, we're on the opposite end of the map of where we started just about. And what is... Oh, these are garbage. I can't even tell what those were right away. But yeah, we're making our way all the way around the entirety of the map. And this building seems to still, be about the same. It's a bit different. There's actually, this is so random, and you're probably gonna think I'm a nerd for knowing this, but occasionally, if you get your Predator missile, you get your Harrier strike in Modern Warfare 2, I would run into here and go prone or something and call it in. You use this as some form of cover. And if you were to stand right here, like the way the light would shine in, it looked like demon eyes used to be on these walls right here, but they changed that because the building itself is slightly different shaped. It doesn't really affect the overall, play of the building, I don't think. But yeah, so that's a little tidbit there. Let's make our way around here. This is where people oftentimes in Modern Warfare 2 would go boosting, because that's what people like to do. And now we're back here at the playground, which we've just about covered almost everything there is to cover for the outside of the map. So we're going to start looking at some inside stuff. So this is what we called the Red Room, or at least my group of people called it the Red... Sweet! Why is this a thing? This is awesome! Yeah, we called this the Red Room because it was like red on the inside, like red painting everywhere. But alright, we're just going to sit here and watch some soccer or football. I don't know. There's glass. Oh, there's usually glass there, I thought. There's a nice corner to go hide in. We're just sneaking around. We're going to look around some different things in here. What we got here? Some nice cold beverages, things of that nature. And I wonder, this isn't domination. I almost want to test it. See, here's a pro tip. In Modern Warfare 2, the domination B flag was right here, right? People would oftentimes try and cap it from right here. They would maybe try and run and cap it from right here. Best place to cap the B flag on Favela, in Modern Warfare 2 anyway, was to run and jump on top of this thing, which they put a barrier there too! Alright, well, I think we figured out what they did to change the map. There's just a barrier on everything. Like, literally everything has a barrier onto it. You can't get on top of stuff. Hey, more soccer football stuff. Let's head upstairs here. We're going to be checking out the rooftops. Here's a nice upstairs area. Here is the infamous bathroom, and you will notice that there is actually no painting, or no, what was it? It might have been a painting, or it was a picture, but regardless, there's a frame of either a picture or a painting that was hanging in the bathroom, and it had some language, Islam or some language, I didn't follow it too severely, that basically said Allah is good, Allah is something. And apparently it's offensive to have anything regarding Allah in the bathroom. And apparently it's offensive to Muslims. And it became a whole big thing. And Infinity Ward actually came back to Modern Warfare 2 and patched it. They did like a graphical patch to patch that picture frame out of the bathroom on the map Favela. Which was... Okay, it's cool that they were tolerant of other people's religions, right? It was cool that they did that. You know what wasn't cool? The fact they went back and patched the game and did a graphical patch like that just because some people were offended, when gamers for how many years now have been crying out to Infinity Ward to nerf Danger Close, nerf One Man Army, nerf the noob tubes of that game. They just won't do it. They won't do it, even though they clearly have the resources and the tools to go back into Modern Warfare 2 and fix it. But they just won't do it. So... I don't know, it's kind of crappy. We're here on the rooftops now, I believe. I always failed that jump. Going from that roof to that roof, I don't know why I picked a knife right here. It's kind of hard to point at stuff if you have a knife. But going from the one roof to the roof I was on, it's pretty simple. I was always pretty good at it. Why am I so bad at this? I am just bad at jumping, apparently. Maybe if I were to put on lightweight or something. Oh. I hit my head that time. That actually wasn't my fault. Are you just supposed to run over it? You could just jump there during Modern Warfare 2. That time I hit my head, clearly. Yeah, see, I'm hitting my head now. Why is this happening? Why? They're changing. Usually they do bigger changes than this, but... What am I supposed to do right there? Usually they do bigger changes than this, for... when they remake these maps, they add something. Like I said, they did the underground on the Scrapyard remake, or they made the side tunnels on the Dome remake. But it appears here they just got rid of, just put barriers everywhere and made it so you couldn't do certain things. Which, I don't know, they're not game-breaking by no stretch of the imagination, but it's just weird, why would they do that? I don't understand. There we go. I'm not very good at that jump, but I ended up getting it. But see, going from this side to this side is easy. because I guess mainly because you have that roof. But I think we've covered just about the entirety of Favela in this for this portion of the video. We've seen just about everything there is to see. Some side notes on here. I love the way that it looks. It's visibly different. You know, it's not like it was. It's not like they just copy and pasted, you know, Favela back into this game and, you know, exactly the same as it was from Modern Warfare 2. I like this because it's visibly aged, right? One of the things I wish Treyarch would do, and I don't think they'll ever do it, but they could, is when they remake World at War maps, which I think the only World at War map they remade, which of course World at War if you didn't play it was a World War II Call of Duty game. When they remade the World at War map Courtyard into Black Ops 2, it was kind of neat because, I don't know, it's nice to have a World at War map. But what they could have done to make it a bit cooler, is they could have just taken Courtyard, which in World at War was a Japanese Courtyard, it was over in Japan, and they could have just made it visibly aged, you know, make it look a bit different, kind of like this, as if time has passed, you know, from the time that you played on the map. Like, I'm trying to think. Okay, picture Black Ops 2. You picture the map Raid, right? That's a relevant game that a lot of people still remember. You probably get a clear representation. Picture the map Raid in your head, right? Now, picture in the next Black Ops game, the next Treyarch game, Black Ops 3 we'll call it. What if they remade Raid, but it's visibly aged? Like, it's kind of like this, where the building's kind of torn down a little bit, you know? It kind of looks like it's seen some stuff. You know, I like that idea. I like that idea of it. You know, if Treyarch were to do that, like to remake World at War maps, and by the way, as I'm just speaking here, I'm doing all kinds of parkouring because this map's really good for that. If Treyarch were to remake World at War maps, which were all set in World War II, and put them into their new game, they could make them visibly aged. You can go back and you just look at it like, wow, this was like a World War II historical site that we're now fighting on again, seeing action again. You know, I like the idea of that, and they really seem to capture that here in Favela, and I really like it. I really do like it. I hope that I didn't miss anything. I've ran around. I haven't noticed any major changes to the maps besides that there's barriers in spots that there weren't barriers during Modern Warfare 2. That was kind of to be expected. And for whatever reason, I hit my head when I tried to jump on top of the rooftop. That was one of the things that ended up changing as well. But can we get on top of here by chance? No. They never let you get on top of the slide. Can you maybe run up the slide from this angle? No, let me up the slide. Come on. But yeah, I feel as though they didn't really change a whole lot. It is, Favela's a good map. It's a map that a lot of people liked. It made it into our perfect Call of Duty game. You guys voted in as one of the top 20 maps of all time that you'd like to see in a perfect Call of Duty game. So it's pretty nice. And let's see if I can make this jump. No! Usually you can jump and then you can press A or whatever and climb through that window, but I failed it. But alright, we're going to go check out the map Mutiny, and I will catch you guys once I get there. And did I actually walk in here? I don't think I did. Wow! We missed this whole room. How dope is this room? It's pretty sweet. Here's the stair. No! Wait, no. You can never go under the stairs. You can just lay next to the stairs. You can still do that. This is also a good place to call in your Harrier and stuff. I called in a lot of Harriers and stuff during Modern Warfare 2. So now when I look at this map, I'm like, oh, I used to hide here when I was calling in my air support. But that's how Modern Warfare 2 was, right? So I'll see you guys on the map Mutiny. Shiver me timbers, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are on the map Mutiny. Which, first impression, holy crap. It's like thunderstormy and rainy and tropical, and I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it a whole lot. There's obviously that giant skull over there. I picked this camo to use for this particular part of the walkthrough because hey, it's a fish camo. It looks out of place. It is so bright and colorful as compared to this. But welcome to the map Mutiny. I have no idea where to begin walking through this map. I think this to start we should get on the pirate ship, which you look at the mini map here. It looks like a medium-sized map. It doesn't look like it's overly large, but it definitely doesn't look like it's gonna be overly small. And there's actually an outline, if you check it out, right next to my character, that shows the outline of the ship, which is kind of like in the middle, maybe a bit middle right of the map itself. And that's where we're at right now. And what do we got here? Booty and plunder? Maybe some booty? Maybe some plunder? Oh man, this is actually pretty neat. Like, I didn't know what to expect going into a pirate map. I was pretty excited about the idea of a pirate ship map, but it appears to be, it's gonna be basically, you know, that of a pirate ship, and then the surrounding docks around it, which is kind of like the vibe I got from it from the trailers. And it looks like the pirate ship could be. Of course, I haven't played this public match yet. Could be a pretty good place for people to find enemies. It feels as though, you know, most people are gonna try and make their way to the pirate ship, and now we have a map of. Is that South America? I'm pretty sure it's South America. See, South America and Africa look alike to me. Is that South America? Am I making myself look stupid right now? I'm fairly positive it is. I sure hope it is. Otherwise, I'll look stupid. And we got pirate chests. Oh, and gold. Nah, they went all out. That is some high quality looking gold. Look at them graphics. Now, mind you, I am playing on the Xbox 360 because most of the DLC I have is on the 360, and yeah, you guys have heard my whole thing about how the DLC is wonky if you try and go between consoles. Like you buy the DLC on your 360, you can't use it on your Xbox One, and vice versa. So I decided to get it all on the 360. And now we're just gonna run around here. I guess the best thing to do is to make our way around the map like we usually do, and then go check out more towards the center. We have the Hog's Tooth Inn, and doesn't look like we can get into it. Unless, of course, we can maybe go around here. No, doesn't look like we can go around here. And these are awfully weird. It's like almost like castle walls with like they're basically like little jail cells almost. It's weird. Where are we? What is happening? Oh no, it's like a fort. We're at a fort. That makes a bit more sense that we would be at a fort because obviously these look like cannons here surrounding the outsides of it. And we're in, yeah, maybe we're at a fort. Maybe we're a docked pirate ship at a fort of some kind with a map of South America. Maybe that's what's going on. I really have no idea. We got some skulls in here, and I don't know. One of the things I like to do during these walkthroughs, I like to look around random aimless spots. Like who takes the time to look what's inside here? We got some clothes. It looks like some masks and more clothes. Maybe those are rugs. It's kind of hard to tell. And we got some skulls and candles and such. Wait, is there something else I just seen right there? Oh, I almost missed the dead chicken. Yeah. So that's the thing. Alright, so we got a tree here. That'd actually probably be a pretty nice call out. Like, hey man, here's where you buy the tree. Because how many trees do you really think are going to be on the inside of the map? Probably not a whole lot. So there we go. We got the tree. That's going to be our call out. We're just going to continue around the perimeter of the map here. Kind of get an idea of basically how this map could work. Maybe be good for flanking. And here we got Ye Old Blacksmith, which will do some horse shooting or shotting. I don't know what that means. And iron forging. Can't go in there. And you can come in here. Oh, alright, so we have an entire area. Basically, I remember seeing this from the trailer. This place was invaded by the coast pirates. This is the blacksmith. This is blacksmith. Very fancy stuff. Wow, the blacksmith area. Is this an underground passage? Am I going underground right now? Oh. Well, suddenly I'm in the middle of the map. Well, I want to go back real quick to make sure that you guys can see. Maybe there's more to the outside of the map, or the outside of the map just kind of stops right there, and you have to go. Yep, and you have to go through the blacksmith if you want to continue around the perimeter of the map, or you can come up here and walk along these docks. I don't know, maybe call these walkways, if you will, and make our way down here. All right, so basically, ooh, I went in there. That place looks pretty sick. So we're just going to basically walk around here. I feel as though we've done just about the entirety of the outside, and the middle doesn't look like there's actually going to be a whole lot to it. Ooh, okay, here's a bit of depth, and here's a bit of leveling to the level itself. So basically we have the entire dock here, right next to the ship, and we spawned up there, right? And we just jumped over into the ship. Well, apparently you can come down here, this entire lower area, as well as this ladder to get you on top of the pirate ship, which in terms of pirate ship, let's look real quick. Here's one way on. Well, I guess you can go from this dock and you jump. Alright, you can jump that way. But apparently, from what I can tell, it looks like there's only two different ways. This ladder, well, three ways. You can jump from here, up that ladder, or, jump from anywhere on this dock. You can walk on or jump over, really your choice as to where you're at in the map. Well, would there be a way from up here, maybe? Get on the front of the pirate ship. Oh, hold on here. We got some fancy maneuver. No, come on. You can't let us walk the mast. Come on, I just want to go up there. It'd be so cool. It'd be so cool, but they won't let us up there. Oh, barriers. Invisible barriers. Not fun. No one likes them. So right here is the blacksmith, which we came back through here. I'm already starting to learn the maps. And by the way, whenever you buy a new DLC, one thing you could do is do what I'm doing with this video. And just kind of do a walkthrough of the map. Just walk around, check the map out, and experiencing the map and actually playing the map will be a lot more enjoyable, will be a lot more fun, because you'll have an idea of where things are at, where to go, and you don't just be running blind, basically. And here we are back at the cells with the cannons. So the map itself doesn't see, it's a medium-sized map, I would say, but it's a lot of it's very close quarters, a lot of it very, very chunky. Everyone's kind of, I think everyone's going to be kind of bumping elbows if I had to make a prediction about this map. It feels like it could be, on this half of the map here, towards a pirate ship, kind of more medium range. You got a little bit of range to it. But if you head like on the opposite end of the map here, to where we just came from, like on the outside perimeter of the map, or if you decide to go through this building in here, which I don't know what this building is, I haven't seen a sign for it. Is that a sign? Does that count? Wow, I can't even read. It's so dark I can't even read what it says. wonder if on the recording if it'll show up easier, but on my TV, the slippery trout. All right, so the slippery trout. And yeah, right here, things start to get really close, really close quarters, really choky. But you come back over here towards the pirate ship, you got this giant open area with a dangling cannon. I'm not sure why that's dangling, but it is. And we got a bell here. But mostly it's going to be, but one half of the map's a really close range. This half of the map will probably be, more long range. And if I were to play with a full party of either friends or subscribers, I think we would make it our mission to play like a team deathmatch on this map and just control the pirate ship, because I think that would be funny. And that about caps off this video. Now, I hope you guys all enjoyed this walkthrough of the maps Favela as well as Mutiny. And later on tonight, stay tuned. We're going to be posting another video where we'll be walking through the other 2 maps of the DLC. And then we'll have a walkthrough of every single map, and that'll be pretty nice for you guys that are maybe on the PlayStation or the PC that don't have access to the maps yet. You guys can see the maps a bit easier than if you're watching a gameplay. It's kind of hard sometimes to kind of get an idea of what the map's really like, because you're only seeing a guy maybe camping in a certain area or doing things like that. So I've actually gotten a lot of people to say they like doing these walkthroughs, and I like doing them for you guys. So we're gonna have another walkthrough going up later tonight, and then of course throughout the week you guys can expect some actual gameplay on these maps, maybe calling in some ghost pirates, or finding some treasure on the map Pharaoh, or just maybe me and subscribers and everyone just trying to hold down this pirate ship. We're gonna get some gameplay up this week. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.